Kristin Skogen is a rare breed in Norway's business world. As Executive Vice President of one of Norway's largest companies, Telenor, and President of the Confederation of Norwegian Enterprise, she is very often the only one wearing a skirt in a meeting, a fact that doesn't faze her one bit.
I don't even think about it, I'm so used to it.
Named by CNN Money as one of the 10 global women on the rise, and by Capital magazine as Norway's most powerful woman, this mother of four says she is ready for anything.
I think I have some of that killer instinct, and I put myself in uncomfortable situations, and I don't allow myself not to deliver.
This is Kristin Skogen. It's a cold winter's morning in Oslo, Norway. In the pre-dawn hours, hundreds of people start arriving at one of Oslo's most exclusive restaurants, resting on a hill overlooking the city. They're gathering to hear from some of the biggest names in what could be a major partnership between Norway and Germany, a discussion about energy sharing between the two countries. Among the list of presenters are Norway's Minister of Petroleum and Energy, Ola Borten Moe, former German Chancellor Gerhard Schröder, and Kristin Skogen in her role as President of the Confederation of Norwegian Enterprise, or NHO.
I receive a lot of attention for being a woman, and I get, of course, often asked questions that I never would have been asked if I were a man. Not so much how did you get here, but often more how do you manage it all. And of course you can choose to get sick and tired of it, or you can choose to just accept it, that it is a bit unusual being a female in this position. So it doesn't really bother me. If I can to some extent serve as an example that it's actually possible to do it and still have a reasonably normal life, then that maybe might serve a purpose.
As president of the NHO, Lund represents employers in Norway, and together with the labour unions organisation and the government, she helps shape Norway's economic policy. Lund also oversees billions of dollars in revenue for the telecoms group Telenor, as head of the company's Nordic region and head of digital services.
It's a bit like I have two jobs. I actually have three jobs if you don't add the fourth being a mom and all of that. Hello. And then I'm actually meeting the boss of a Japanese gaming company that we're looking at entering into a cooperation with later. So it should be an exciting day.
What she calls an exciting day is filled with tough decisions. She takes it all in stride, switching between formal meetings and some that are more casual, and in this situation with our cameras following her every move. And did you notice her office? Well, it's a desk with a view, but in a very non-upper management way, it's situated in the middle of an open office space. The Executive Vice President sits across from her executive assistant and next to the people who manage the countries she oversees.
Sit there on equally sized desks, and I really enjoy that, actually.
Lund was named Most Powerful Woman in Norway by Capital magazine, which formerly has only given the distinction to politicians. Despite all of her success, Lund tries to remain grounded. There are many more revelations to come. In the coming weeks, Lund will share insights on her approach to work and life.
I am not very tactical or strategic about things. I live very much every day for that day. And I think my life has shown that if you have that attitude and you have an open mind, opportunities will arise, but they won't arise in the way you expected them to.
There have been tips being received